type of thing. But like, what I remember, hi Beebs, welcome. What I remember is that Kenobi cut off all his limbs, like his arms and his legs, and he was just kind of like standing around like a stump. And so now I'm wondering, like, did that actually happen, or am I thinking of like the Black Knight in Monty Python? Hey Twitch, hi. Wait. What's your Twitch handle? I'll look you guys up so I can like include you in the chat. Did he burn in the lava? He almost did. He got barbecued and then they took him out, blanched him. I don't know. Beefs. Okay. Yeah, I'll look you up. His ass had to crawl out the planet. Yeah, how the fuck did that work, right? Because I was like, I'm pretty sure he got turned into like a Vienna sausage. But now I'm like wondering, because like Bakura says he only lost half his limbs, and I was like, I thought he lost all his limbs. Yeah, so he's a cyborg, right? Like, if he's got like bionic arms and legs, he's a cyborg. No one ever talks about that, I don't think. They're always just like, oh, he's got these like arms and legs now, you know. But nobody ever says like Darth Vader's a cyborg. He is a stump. He only had one arm and a leg and a stump. Yeah. I see some people that are like that, like just stumps, and then I'm wondering like, wait, how do they pee? Because like some people only have like a torso or half a torso, and I'm just like, how do you pee? Do you have a butt? I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm like genuinely curious because they don't talk about that in YouTube videos. You know, you just see them walking around with their arms. Raccoon, nice to see you. Hello, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Right now we're deciding. Ooh. Ooh, the beer dried out my throat for a second. Ooh, mommy. Okay, does anybody sober check? I'm not. Does anybody have any Star Wars related questions or comments? Let's rant or fanboy or fangirl about Star Wars. Let's just discuss anything and everything Star Wars. It doesn't matter if it's like canon or non-canon. There's a lot of non-canon stuff I like. Like, for example, the concept of Jar Jar Binks becoming a Sith Lord, like a secret Sith Lord. I was like so into the idea. Opinion of Boba Fett. I've had a crush on him since I was a kid. I don't know why. I think it's like a helmet kink. Like, but like when I watched like the live action series Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett, I felt like he was kind of just you know, he's cool and all, but like just he's just okay, right? His character's just okay. But like with his helmet on, I had such a big crush on him. I wanted like this like 12-inch figurine of him once, and I was like, I wanted to buy it from Toys R Us so bad. The silent, mysterious type. Yeah, it was so weird. I thought he was quiet the entire time, but when I rewatched the movies, I was like, oh, he spoke. And he's from New Zealand. Master Chief. Listen. Listen. Any man or woman who looks good in a helmet, you know? I remember this one time my friend was like, yo Enaria, look up the entire roster for Rainbow Six Siege. And I was like, oh, I find all of them hot. Oh god. And they're like British or something. Goblin Slayer? Yeah, I think he's hot too. Tuxcat, California, welcome. How are you? That motherfucker will keep his helmet on in the show. I was so sad. I was like, put the helmet back on. The helmet stays on during sex. God damn it. You know, I wasn't expecting to let my helmet kink get exposed this early, but here we are. You know how funny it was for me when I realized that I had like a helmet kink, a mask kink, and I was like laughing. I was like, do I just not like seeing men's faces or something? Cause like, I don't mind the whole hentai protagonist look where the hair is over their eyes. I don't mind it when the guy has like sunglasses on, and I'm just like, do we just not like seeing men's faces? Like, is that why I like doggy style? You're there to be seen and not heard. Phantom of the Opera? No, he's kind of lame. I think it's the mask. I think the mask is lame, and that's why I don't like him. Anyways, okay. I have Twitch chat on. Thanks to Beebs. Shout out to Beebs for today. Hello Twitch chat. Lucasfilm hasn't been the same since. No, yeah, for sure. I hate it. It's been, oh man, it's like everything's been such a cash grab, and so like while they have the money that they could throw at like the shows and everything, it just sucks, dude. That's why they have all those like stupid references, you know. Which of any of the Star Wars TV shows do you like? I tried watching Andor last night, and then it's only on Disney Plus, and I was like, God damn it! I was hoping for someone to illegally stream it. I was trying to check out like those illegal streaming sites, but no, nobody had it up yet. So I was like, okay, I'll wait. I'll wait a bit. Smash your past characters with helmet. Ooh, we could do that. You guys could like oh, by the way, Mandalorian and Boba Fett, smash. Darth Vader, pass. But stormtroopers, definitely smash. I want a stormtrooper costume so bad. But the first one, just the first one. I don't like any of the other ones. Like I don't really care about the other iterations, especially from Clone Wars where they had a bunch of different outfits. Only the first original stormtrooper outfit. Yes. Darth Vader's of past. Explain yourself. Obviously Darth Vader. Wait, not Darth Vader. Anakin from Clone Wars was extremely hot. He was like very beefy. You know, he was very hot. He had like dark brooding thing going on for him. It was very attractive. However, I don't know. I just don't like the helmet design. I don't like it. I don't know. It's like it's definitely the helmet. I don't like the helmet. You're a little short for a stormtrooper. Short enough for other things, am I right? I don't need to get on my knees anymore. God. Anakin and Laos. yo. You can't. No, don't do him dirty like that. What the fuck were we? Wait, I was like, oh, we were talking about the live action series. Okay. So, out of the live action series, I like the Mandalorian the most because I haven't seen the others yet. I've literally only seen the Mandalorian season 1 and 2 and the Book of Boba Fett. I haven't seen Ahsoka, I haven't seen Kenobi, and I haven't seen Andor, but I will binge them eventually. But I love Clone Wars. I hated when they were like, "Oh, it's not canon anymore." I'm like, "You're just jealous of their success. You're just mad." What's your favorite Star Wars scene? Um, let's see. Okay. Wait. Do you mean the movies or do you mean the series? Video. Like, do you mean the series or the movies? Ahsoka was complete nonsense. So I've heard. Yeah, I heard a lot of people being like, "What did they do to my girl? Look how they massacred my girl. They made her boring." Oh, from the movies. Okay. From the movies, I really liked. Oh, do you guys? Okay. This is from the newer movies. From the newer movies, the ending of Rogue One. Holy shit. The cinematography, the drama, the emotion, the fact that they were both gonna, like, everybody on the planet was gonna die. That was so fucking good. I legit cried at that. I was like, no, it's so beautiful and tragic. It's like Titanic all over again. But yeah, that's definitely my favorite scene. Um, from the series though, definitely when Luke showed up, the fan service scene from the Mandalorian when Luke shows up like at the end, that was so good. Like holy shit, that was because like here's the thing, right? Between the movies, between the like the old movies and the new movies, we hadn't actually seen what Luke was like when he became a Jedi Master, right? So having that fan service scene where Luke shows up to rescue baby Yoda, Grogu, that was like the first time we saw him like as like a Jedi Master, like in his prime, you know, like because like we've only seen him as like a young guy or like an old fella. So like seeing him like in his prime was like really cool. And so like I'm really glad they didn't like hold back when they were like making him do all those cool moves. That was so good. What's the worst Star Wars movie? Oh man, this is debatable. But like, okay, what do you guys think is the worst Star Wars movie? Let's discuss this. No hate to anybody. Okay, let's not slander anyone's names. Let's just have an open discussion about this, like a little fan group. Luke versus Vader in Return of the Jedi. The exchanges in that scene so much. Oh yeah, that was really good. Yeah, yeah. Only good thing about Ahsoka was the gratuitous ass shot. God damn it. I didn't think she would have ass shots because like I thought her outfit was too bulky for it, so I'm surprised. But like for me, the worst Star Wars movie. Okay, okay. Oh man, I can't decide between the last two. So, wait, what were the last two? Rise of Skywalker and The Last Jedi, right? Were those the last two movies? Both bad, but like for different reasons. The best ass shots were of Hera. Hell yeah, let's go, Hera, let's go. The Last Jedi. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the last two movies were not good. Rise of Skywalker was. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the thing with the Last Jedi and the Rise of Skywalker is that they were both directed by two different people, right? Like one was it Dave Filoni? And then the other one was like J.J. Abrams, right? Oh, Ryan Johnson. Okay, Ryan Johnson. That's how I was like. It wasn't Dave Filoni. Okay, it was Ryan Johnson and J.J. Abrams, and they both had very different visions when it came to the lore, and so they basically retconned a lot of things, and it was just really bad. It was like when you have to like basically argue with the past just to make your movie work. Rewrite the script, dude. Rewrite the damn script. You don't have to retcon things. Like if you can't make it work, then don't make it work. Don't force it. Don't force awakens it. That was dumb. Elena, hi, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. I don't blame either. I blame Disney for not having a exactly because I'm sure they had ideas, but then like Disney probably was like, you need to add 5 more cameos so we can attract the fanboys. I'm like, the fanboys would have come regardless. What they're doing is isolating both the old fans and the new fans, you know? If you can't make a movie without referencing a bunch of crap, then that's not a good movie. Like any movie, even a sequel, needs to be like a standalone almost, you know? Like for example, Kung Fu Panda 2, um, like that's like one of my favorite like DreamWorks movies. Kung Fu Panda 2 is a movie that you could watch by itself without remembering what happened in the first movie. Like it's still a good movie, regardless of like whether or not you watch the first movie. So if you write your series or movies in the way that's like, oh, you can't watch this series without first watching this movie, and you can't watch this movie without first watching this series. That's not a good franchise, dude. That's not a good franchise. So I'm really disappointed with how DreamWorks, no, not DreamWorks, Disney is kind of doing the whole Star Wars thing. It's really bad. We gave up. We gave up the Tinkerbell movies for this. Did you guys know that? Like, so they were doing those like direct to DVD Tinkerbell movies, right? But then when they started doing the live action Disney remakes and Star Wars, they were like, oh, we can make a lot of money this way. And that was like their main focus, just making money, which is very sad. Panda 2 is, yeah. Yes, the Peacock guy, starring Gary Oldman. Kiko, hi, welcome. How are you? Good evening. Hello. I remember starting Last Jedi, then a cringe joke in the first 15 minutes made me stop and I haven't gone back. Yeah, it's not worth it, dude. May the fourth be with me. Yeah, and also with you. Yeah, no, it's like oh, did you stream today, Kiko? Are you about to stream? Those live action adaptations are so shit, dude. Yeah, I haven't seen a single one. I think the hundreds of video essays and reviews that I've seen kind of speak for themselves. If they all kind of hate them, I'm just like, well, if they all hate them, I certainly won't like it. Am I corporate chill? No. Am I a bandwagoner? Who knows? But like the main thing is I like watching reviews where people explicitly show clips from the thing. And then I could watch like the thing and I'm just like, "Oh, yeah, that scene looks really bad actually." and then yeah, it's fine. Um let's see. I'm still trying to work on my mental health. Yeah, no, I took a week break literally right after we debuted. I was like, okay, now that the debut is done, I can take a long nap. Oh, my throat's so dry. Yeah, so everybody say hi to Kiko. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about Star Wars. We're complaining mostly. I love fangirling, but I also love complaining. I love complaining. Who do you guys hate? Like out of all the characters, who do you guys hate? I know it's like Jar Jar Binks is like the usual answer, but who else? Who else do we hate collectively? Yeah, who else in the Star Wars franchise do you guys not like? Because the thing with Jar Jar Binks was that you can have an evil character, but you can't have an annoying character. Because at least an evil character, you want to watch what they're doing. You want to see what they're going to do next, right? But when you have an annoying character, you don't want to see them at all. So you're going to hate any scene that they're in. So if you're going to write a story and you're going to have like a cringy ass character, try not to make them super annoying. Dexter Jetser. I don't like Wait, which one is that? Wait. Whoa. What's going on there? Wait, hang on. I just like young Anakin, but I realize he's just a kid who's a bad actor. Yeah, poor kid, man. I mean, yeah. It's like here's the thing that has everything to do with direction and casting. So it's like I don't really blame child actors too much. It's whoever put them there in the first place. The adults that put them there. Maru, welcome. How are you? Ayuma, welcome back. Oh wait, I guess you just liked it. um, haven't had the time to watch movies lately. Oh, have you seen the series? We don't have to talk about the movies, but I did see all the movies, and yeah, Rogue One is my favorite. I think because Rogue One and Andor don't have much to do with the franchise. There's no way to destroy them. Because you know how I mentioned earlier that retconning is kind of like the worst part about you know like post Disney Star Wars. It's all the retconning that they're doing with the original lore and stuff and the world building. So I think it's that because like people really like Andor and I and a lot of people really like Rogue One. So I think it has to do with the fact that like if they don't have ties to the original characters or the original series aside from the world building, then you can't fuck it up. Like I said earlier, if it can be enjoyed as like a standalone piece of media, then that's good. That's a good story. He owns a diner in. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I remember now. I remember. There's a lot of annoying characters in Star Wars, actually. now I think about it. Like for me, I really kind of disliked any scene in The Mandalorian, or wait, no, not Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett. It had to do with like the Hutt family. Like I hated seeing them. I'm not fat phobic or anything, but it was just kind of like they're just like awful people. Do they? Do you call them people? Like beings? Yeah, yeah. I'm drinking beer right now. It's lychee flavored. I like Andor because it focuses on the smaller story and smaller characters, no galaxy hanging the bounds and stuff. Good characterization. Yeah, I heard he's like I don't know if he's like an anti-hero or not, but like I kind of like that. Um I don't know what the lore is, but I know it's like a guy. I know it's some dude. Like without knowing anything about Andor, my head canon is that it's like very much like a cowboy western type of thing. Did you guys know that about Star Wars, that um Lucas really wanted it to be inspired by like old westerns. So it's like cowboys and samurai. That's that's what it is. So like the Mandalorians are basically like the cowboys, and the Jedi are like the samurai. Ever see Spaceballs? Yes, yes. Spaceballs is great. I heard Andor was good, saw part of the RLM video, and now have it on the backlog. Yeah, I will definitely figure out a way to watch Andor, because I refuse to give Disney my money. They're terrible. They're ruining everything. So I will. I'll try to see if I can illegally watch it somewhere. Listen, it's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Hit the high seas and art. Let's go. Yeah, but like I don't know. There's wait, you know what? This is gonna be so cursed, but the big mouse will remember this. Shh. No, he won't. He's too busy counting his money. Oh, you know what's kind of cursed? I remember this one time my younger sister was watching The Mandalorian for the first time, and I already seen it. So when this one scene came up where Bo-Katan and the other Mandalorians, they came across Mando and Boba Fett at like that restaurant or something before a mission. There was like a lot of beef between Bo-Katan and the other, and Boba Fett, right? I remember my sister was like confused because she didn't understand why they hated each other, because they were both like Mandalorians. So she was like, "Wait, what's going on here?" So I had to explain to her the historical beef between them, right? I had to tell her about like Clone Wars and everything. And I remember this was like so cursed, but I told her, I said this analogy to her. I was like, "Okay, so like Bo-Katan and the others are from Mandalore, so they're like they're mainlanders, but they were part of this rebel group, right? And the reason they were part of this like rebel group, this terrorist group, was because um, Mandalorians used to be kind of like the Klingons in Star Trek, and then their governor, or whatever. I forgot. Is it a queen, a president, a governor? I don't know. A governess. She wanted them to be more like Vulcans. Just kind of like prioritizing like peace and intellect and whatever, and that terrorist group was like, no, we want to go back to the glory days where we were violent and shot things a lot. And I was telling my sister, it's like, yeah, like, so it's like the difference between the Klingons and like the Vulcans. And I just remember telling other people that I just remember telling other people this, and they were like, you know how cursed it is and how blasphemous it is for you to use Star Trek analogies to describe Star Wars lore. I thought that was funny. Whoever decided that each movie company needs their own streaming service needs a kick in the teeth. Yeah, no, it's like there's so many streaming services, and I'm like, I can't figure out which ones have the stuff that I want to watch. So I just watched them all illegally on streaming sites. At what point did you explain to your sister why Lizzo was in the show? That's hate. That's so shady. Oh man. Who did you guys watch Clone Wars, like the series? Because I was about to ask you like who your favorite character was. Yeah, did you guys ever watch Clone Wars? There's so much. There's so much going on in the series. I didn't watch Rebels, and I didn't watch Visions. Visions is like that anime one, right? And then Rebels was like the Disney XD one. I did not like that at all. You could kind of tell the difference because like when I was watching Clone Wars, I was like, "Oh, this is like a really well written show," because like they even make you care about the background characters or like characters you're never gonna see after this one episode. Like they make you care about everyone. And then with Disney XD, it was just kind of like, oh, this seems very directed towards kids, which makes sense. Hi, KNT. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Which makes sense that Disney XD would have Star Wars Rebels be directed towards kids. It's just that you could kind of tell that it's very formulaic after episode 1 and 2. You know, you're like, oh, okay, I get it now. It's got that like kids show energy. They have like a thing, there's a subplot, they solve the thing, and then a lesson is learned. And I'm like, I don't like that. Let's kill some background characters. Why don't we? That's the thing too. I noticed Disney XD did not let Star Wars Rebel kill anybody. Nobody died ever, and it was just like so jarring considering the previous series was Clone Wars where everybody died. You know, so many beloved characters would just die, and Rebels didn't have the balls to kill off even just one bad guy. You know, it was kind of weird. Yeah, hi. It was just really odd. I think they need to kill more characters, even characters that don't really matter, just so that like, can we please put the wars back in Star Wars? Like, it was just kind of, it's like declawing a cat. It's like it wasn't as vicious anymore, and hence I cared less about it. Because when you have a bunch of characters in a setting like that and you give them a lot of plot armor, why am I supposed to care about them like at all if I know that they're gonna be fine at the end, right? However, I will say this: Rebels did have Ahsoka reuniting, or not reuniting, but she basically had to confront Anakin when he was like Darth Vader already. So that was interesting because like that was like the first time they'd seen each other since Order 66. So that was cool. But aside from that scene, Rebels was bad. I did not watch the rest of it. I have not touched Visions because I feel like I don't even know if anybody's ever talked about it. I saw the trailers and everything, but nobody ever watched it. Disney won't let anyone die. Lightsaber to chest is a flesh wound now. Yeah, I know, for real. I hate that. I want the violence. Charlie Q, welcome, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Didn't the Obi-Wan show Kenobi? Didn't Kenobi even have people in yellow amber cryostasis or something? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I will check it out. Ah man, how am I supposed to watch this? Because like Andor isn't, I can't find Andor online yet. I don't want to. I don't want to get like a subscription to Disney Plus, but I do have to check out like Ahsoka and Kenobi just to know what it's about, even if I end up not liking it. You know, because it's all part of. It's like when people have like collectibles. It's kind of like that. It's like I'm gonna watch it just to make sure I get everything, but I won't actually care that much, and I probably won't like it. Yeah. I will. Yeah, Andor, man. But yeah. I don't. Does anybody have any illegal streaming sites they could link me? Because normally I would just watch it on some place like Sflix, but Sflix does not have Andor, unfortunately. Cedric, welcome, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Hi. Hello. Mm. Man, the day I do ASMR will be a cold day in hell, but it'll be fucking funny. What you drinking? The same thing as yesterday, lychee flavored beer. It's so good, cause like it was so funny when I cracked open my beer. I thought this was my apple flavored one, but when I drank it, I was like, this tastes familiar, but kind of different. Hi, White. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. But then the more I drank, I was like, okay, this definitely doesn't taste like apple, but maybe I just haven't had it in a while. And then I drank, and I saw the label like near the end of my stream, and I was like, oh, it was a different flavor. Okay. Hi, Nox. Welcome, welcome. How are you? If you're doing okay. Hi, hi. Might be a fever dream of mine, TBH. A lot of the Disney stuff does that to me. Yeah, no, like there's like a lot of stuff where that's why we were talking about that earlier. I was like, wait, did this thing happen or did I imagine that, you know? I still don't fully buy what Bakura said earlier, which was that that Darth Vader no, not Darth Vader, I guess like Anakin when he was fighting Kenobi, right? Cuz Bakura said that Kenobi just cut off like one arm and one leg, and I was just like, I thought he cut off all the limbs. I thought he was like a little sausage. I thought he was like a Vienna sausage. Hi, baby girl. Hey. Hi, Jasmine. Nice to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. He cut off one arm and two legs. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, I'm pretty sure he had no legs. And then Bakur, I was like, no, it was just one leg. I was like, no, I don't think so. Okay, that clears it up, actually. We were both wrong. He was already missing an arm. Ah, that poor guy. You know what I thought was so funny when I was binge watching the movies and the series? People love dismemberment. Holy shit, the amount of times I saw someone get their arm sliced off, I was just like, yeah, that's Star Wars. That's just, hey, Bakker. Yeah. Y'all still talking about this? Yeah, I just mentioned you earlier. Yeah, just now. So apparently it was one arm and two legs that were cut off Anakin Skywalker. Darth Sausage doesn't have the same ring to it. Hey, listen. Vader is, just like father, right? Or however you pronounce it, which is just like father in German, right? So if we're gonna go with if we're gonna go about it that way, then we could totally call him something like Darth um what Darth Brotsworth Bratwurst Darth Bratwurst. And we're gonna be like, what? It's foreign. Darth Bratwurst. They had some funny ass names in the series though. Like I remember this one character in Clone Wars just named like Savage. Savage. I was like, bruh. Oh man, they had the goofiest names. Seriously though, they waste so much runtime in that show. They do, they definitely do. The way Filoni made Ahsoka is like when you were in school and you set Microsoft Word to double space the length requirement. Y'all keep educating her the dark arts of the Force. Hell yeah! Would you guys be? A Jedi or a Sith Lord? I always like to say Sith Lord. I just feel like that fits me more. They wear all black. They can have relationships. Evil, you know. You know what I think is so funny about Jedi? It's like they don't allow you to wear black, but like the reason why Anakin could get away with it in Clone Wars was they were like, okay, you can't wear black, but you can wear other colors. So Anakin was like, I bet I'll wear the closest thing to black as I possibly can. I'll wear like a really dark gray or like a really dark brown. It's so funny. And then there are also those two Jedi that they basically, I think they had a kid, or they just had sex. I'm not sure. But like in the Jedi philosophy is that you can't fall in love, but you can totally have sex, which I think is hilarious. Star Killer in the end. Star Killer sounds like, oh my god. I'm thinking of Starscream because I'm just like, isn't that like a guy from Transformers? Nekra, welcome, welcome. How are you? Did I feel like goody two shoes? But yeah, Sith are very edgy teens. That's why like Anakin was so fun to watch because he was just like a freaking edge lord the whole time. It was hilarious. Anakin is the Sasuke of Star Wars. Yeah. Are we sipping tonight? Yeah, I'm drinking beer. Kanpai or enpai. um, hang on. Let me read Twitch chat. Make the periods couple thoughts. Yeah, I did that in school. Seriously though, okay. I want to be the only stormtrooper that can aim. Nobody would be ready for it. Yeah, sex is allowed, but don't feel love. Thanks, Jedi. Yeah, I know that's like how I can handle alcohol, but I can't handle soda. It's like I'm pretty sure we should have had it the other way around or something. Oh my god! Okay. So would you guys rather be like a Sith Lord or a Jedi? I think it's cool that Sith Lords can have very, very customizable lightsabers. Like the Jedi are always just like, I only have my one stick. And I'm just like, how about two sticks? That's what I always thought was strange was that like Ahsoka didn't have a customized lightsaber, but she had two lightsabers. Well, I mean, like one of them was like a mini one, so I kind of just I take it as like she had like one and a half lightsabers. Having the Force would allow one to get off hands free, but you have to be careful not to punch through someone's abdomen. I mean, unless you do it on purpose. That seems like something Darth Vader would have done. Yeah, I think that's something he did. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was in the movies or if I'm just imagining him doing it, but like, yeah, that sounds like something he would do. Jedi Seth are hella competitive. I kind of like that. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm a little competitive like by nature. I was always like that, even in school. Even if we're like, even if it doesn't matter, I was always just like, no, I need to be in all the top fives in all our classes. I need to be the top five in everything: math, science, English, social studies, everything. I need to be in the top 10 at least, you know? I remember I hated this one guy in my class just because he had like better grades than me or something like that, and I was just like, am I Draco Malfoy? Because you know how like Draco Malfoy hated Hermione Granger just because of like that whole thing where he was always like second best and she was like always number one in their year. I was like that, dude. I was like that. Sith only allowed two people at a time. Yeah, I was like, I thought that was interesting. I understand why, but I also think that's kind of strange considering how they rarely like hang out, you know? Because like the Jedi are constantly like with each other. They live in the same building, you know. But like the Sith Lords, they flit around the galaxy. Do they really need to just have like two of them? Would you prefer being the master or the apprentice? Why would anyone want to be an apprentice? Be like, oh, I want to I want to be a follower. I want to do what other people tell me to do at all times. Unless you're going about it like I want it so that they get in trouble for my mistakes. The weaker one is automatically the apprentice. Yeah, he's the one that gets topped. Okay, if I had to choose, give me Sith. They seem more lone wolf style, less structured. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Somehow Jedis feel more cult like. So yeah, yeah, they are, dude. It's like a loser club, you know, just a bunch of virgins. They're just incels in robes. It's almost like George Lucas didn't fully flesh out this world when he created it. Oh yeah, for sure. What about the part where your eyes go yellow and you go insane? I feel like that happens once you take LSD. Kind of cool though, kind of cool. It's like, like you ever think about how it has to be like a really dramatic scene for that to happen? Because I'm just like, imagine like being on the toilet when that happens, like just taking a shower or something, and then that happens, and you're like, damn it, nobody saw that. Sith got force lightning by default. Um, yeah, they also get like dismembered a lot of dismemberment. I thought it was really funny what happened with Darth Maul, because my man's got split down the middle. He was like a Christmas cracker, and then they brought him back for Clone Wars. Sorry for any spoilers, but it's been years, so they brought him back for Clone Wars, and then he was just like fine. He was just like a weird, crazy robot guy, and I was like, oh, that's strange. I feel like, yeah, seriously, like, what do you do if you're like a living being, like you're like a person with like no bottom half? Like, what happens? Like, how do you pee? Like, where's your uterus? Not your uterus, your urethra. Like, where's your bladder? Where'd it go? I don't know how it works. I'll probably look into it, like when I have like a 3 a.m. ADHD like hyperfixation thing. And then you go all wrinkly like old. No, not Palpatine. He was very spry in his old age. Probably all like, no, you don't do him like that. I want to be General Grievous. So many lightsabers. He was such. Oh, dude, I feel so bad for General Grievous. Like, so Grievous was kind of supposed to be like the main antagonist for Clone Wars, but like at some point they kind of just clowned on the guy like a lot, and I was like, come on, don't do him like that. That's so mean. Like they made him like a loser. He lost a gun. Yeah, I feel so bad for him. Like, come on. It was like he was originally the villain of the show, and then they made him like a little joke villain. I was like, aw, dude, that's bad. Had too much presence. Grievous got sidetracked. For real, for real. Oh my god. Like, I love Christopher Lee. Rest in peace. He was so good. He was. I wonder if he ever played like a non-villainous character, but he's so good at it. I can't believe Obi-Wan cut Darth Vader's uterus out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but seriously though, like, how do they function? Like, they don't got the parts, and if you're like a living creature that consumes things, you kind of need the ability to expel your bowels and bodily fluids. Like, you need to be able to pee. So how do you do that when you don't have your bladder or your penis? How does that work? These are the questions that haunt me at night. And then I chopped off all his limbs and dissected his uterus, and he was a good friend. The force. The force. Yeah, they pee using the force. Use the force. Oh my god, that when they say force it out, Ew. No, but like, I do feel bad for any real world people that don't have a bottom half. but it is fascinating. You know, it's a medical marvel that you're able to like function. Because okay, this is gonna sound really dumb and really insensitive, but like, you guys ever had like those toys where you could like, it's like a figurine, and then you can kind of like pull it apart, right? You can like take off the limbs, you can like separate the top from the torso or something, the top from the legs, and then like the two are connected by like a peg and like a hole. And I kind of feel like that's like my mental image of someone with no legs. Just like, just a torso with a hole in it. Yeah, like a Lego minifig. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, because I'm just like, how does a person? Because I can process that a human being can walk around using their arms, right? You have to have like really good like upper body strength because that's all you can do. I understand that. But what happens if you don't have like a bottom half? Like, you don't have legs, you don't really have hips or anything. So I'm just like, how does the rest of you function? You know, like, I need to know. Does it have? Is there a hole somewhere I need to know about? What does it look like down there? My God, squeeze them out like a tube of toothpaste. Lego dude split in half like that. Yeah, no, for real. Darth Maul was nothing but a Lego. There was a guy in Star Wars Dark Forces that got chopped in half. He fought you flying around in a metal diaper. Ain't no way. That's so funny. That's too funny. UTA, hi, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Oh my god, no, he was like flying around in a diaper. No, like, not this like fucking Marvin the Martian looking ass. No, not live action. Do you guys remember Marvin the Martian, that little alien boy from like the Looney Tunes? That's what I'm thinking right now. It's just like floating around like that, and like having like the funny little sound effects. Happy May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th. Let's go! May the 4th be with you. Live action, dude, that is too funny. Because I thought like if it was animated, maybe they could make it like less weird. But like, oh man, that must have been so fucking dorky. His hot queen from Duck Dodgers. Hell yeah! Do you defeat him with a giant magnet? No. You guys see those like anti-gravity type displays where it's like a magnetic thing, right? And then it's just like polar magnetic forces. And so that's that's what I'm picturing. I'm like, is that how he's moving around? Is that how you imprison him? You just put him on like an anti-grav thing. Spin him around like he's a globe display. Oh my god. Like, we were supposed to just be talking about like Star Wars in general, but we're like roasting and like coming up with like world building stuff. We're just roasting Star Wars. Oh my god. It's not funny. Being disabled isn't funny at all. every time every time I think of that scene where Kenobi and Anakin had their fight, I think of that Black Knight scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. You know the one. It's like, "'Tis but a scratch." No, it's not. Like, your arm's off. No, it isn't. We'll call it a draw. They're all evil though, so they deserve it. Yeah. Wait, do you mean Sith Lords or do you mean Disney? I'm assuming you meant the Sith Lords. Same thing? There's never been a good guy in Star Wars that got cut. Yeah, for real. Wait, no, I'm thinking. Wait. I'm trying to imagine how everybody died. Okay. I'm thinking of like just like normal battles, and then also like war, the Clone Wars, the Star Wars, the series, and especially Order 66 episode, the last episode of like Clone Wars. Did anybody get cut in half? Did anybody get cut in half? I have no idea. I don't think so. But you are right. They don't dismember nearly as much as like the Jedi do, which I think is very funny. Because I don't know. I think it's because they have like force lightning that they just kind of like they kind of just use that all the time, you know. And then the Jedi are just like, yeah, no more arms for you, Mister. No more walking for you, buddy boy. There's some clones they don't count. They count to me. They matter to me. Mace Windu got lightninged. Yeah, I thought that was lame. I feel like he should have been killed much better. I don't know. I thought that was like a loser way to die. Merely a flesh wound. Hell yeah. Star Wars to roasting a differently abled. Nah. I think the Jedi might be the bad guys. Yeah, they're a little like I mean they're a little culty. They were kind of intense with all the dismemberment, child soldiers, you know. The Jedi are the bad guys. This is the PSA of the week. The Jedi are evil. Oh wait, that's what Anakin was talking about. That's what he was talking about. Oh my god, we cracked the code. Oh my god, no body equals not dead. Yeah, not even lightning. He died from the fall. Boo, boo. Speaking of which, you know what was really dumb about the movies? That was how wait, what the fuck was his name? Palpatine supposedly died, right? Like that was how he died. And then in the new movies they were like, no, he had secret backup clones, you know, like backup storage or something. He uploaded them to the cloud. I'm just like, you did what? Yeah, somehow. He survived somehow. Nah, he'd win. Nah, no. That's nah. He was the chosen one. He was supposed to destroy the. Shut the fuck up. People hated Anakin because he told the truth. Yeah, he was nothing but a prophet. He was there to warn the people. The best is the actor rolling his eyes while saying the line. Like he couldn't, like even he couldn't believe. Yeah, I know that was so funny to me. He was just like, I don't know, like, I don't know. He survived somehow. That is like no, that is too funny though. Just like imagine having to write that line into your story because you couldn't figure out a way to solve the problem when you retcon something. That's a skill issue, honestly, and that's like the main problem with the new Star Wars content was that they just didn't know when to quit. You know, like the writers just needed to like chill out. Kylo is too lame to carry a villain faction. Dude, Kylo is such a loser. So many of them were losers. Karma, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Hello. Yeah, no, but seriously though, Kylo being such a fanboy for Darth Vader when he didn't even know the guy, he wasn't even alive yet. That was very strange to me. Like, considering who he was raised by, why the fuck was he sympathetic? Why the fuck was he being like, you know, that my great uncle Hitler, that guy, he, I think he's my role model. That's basically what it seems like, like why the fuck, like because he was raised by fucking Leia, and for some reason he still ended up like that. I don't understand why. Like it's so strange. Like that doesn't make sense for the lore. If he was raised by Darth Vader, sure, why not? But he wasn't even born yet. He's a fake fan. Why did it he had potential but they made him a simp? Yeah. Boo, we don't like simping in Star Wars. Why didn't Ghost Anakin just visit him and tell him he was getting got? You know? I don't know. There was a lot of stuff that Ghost Jedi could have warned the protagonists about, and they were just like, nah. Leia and Han were deadbeat parents. No, yeah, for sure. But I feel like at the end of the day, when you're raised by like war heroes, they probably wouldn't have raised you being like, your grandfather. He was an okay guy. He was a little weird, choked me out a little bit, choked a bunch of people out a little bit, killed a lot of people, murdered a planet. But he was okay. I think you would have had a good time playing chess with him. Like how do you even teach your kid about that? Like there's a lot of people who are related to serial killers. It's not exactly something you glorify in your family reunions. Like you don't tell your future generations about it in like such a glorifying kind of way. So I thought that was very strange. The biggest simp is Finn. His only. Yo, that was so weird. Okay. So the whole Finn thing was strange too because, like, for like an entire movie, it was just like, Ray, I gotta tell you something, Ray. And then, and we're like, wow, what the fuck? What is it? What is it? He's just like, I'm force sensitive. It's like, what the fuck? Some people theorize that like his original direction was supposed to be that he was about to like confess to her, and I think that would have also made it bad. I think both choices were bad. That was a very strange character because like he had he was like one of those characters that had a lot, yeah, like you guys mentioned, he had a lot of potential, but like I don't know, they fucked it up. They fucked it up. Leia was too busy with the New Republic to raise him. Wait, who babysat him then? Luke? Was it just Luke? Most streams, all type stuff. Oh, okay, never mind. Um, Rose, best character. I think she could have been utilized more. I'll be honest. There's a lot of characters that could have been utilized more. The side characters were kind of like like the new characters in the new movies. I feel like they were kind of pushed to the side a lot as time went on because they wanted to highlight the OG characters or something. They were like, no, we need to have more scenes with Han Solo. We need to have more scenes with Leia. We need to have more scenes with Luke. And I feel like they also prioritize like the weird romance between Raylo as well. And so I think Finn and Rose and the other guy, what was his name? I forget. But yeah, I think they were just kind of shafted a little bit. So that's why they were just kind of like just there at some point. They're just there. Jar Jar. He was totally meant to say he loved her. Yeah, again, that also wouldn't have made sense because I feel like they didn't have enough romantic chemistry or development to make that make sense. Oh, Poe. I think his name was Poe, right? He. Wait, was it Poe or was it the other guy? I cannot remember. Nice jizz. Jizz BG. Yeah, the jizz. I hate that word. Why did they make that the word for this? Rose was the First Order's best weapon. Hell yeah. Underappreciated, underutilized, and underrated for sure. JJ shelved her so hard at night. Yeah, yeah, they weren't making use of the side characters at all. I'm just like, you already killed off Han and Leia. Why are you like not using the characters that you wrote? You came up with these people. You know, like you make use of them. I don't know. There's a lot to complain about Star Wars. Oh man. Let's talk about something slightly more positive. Like Baby Yoda, am I right? I still think it's funny that everyone just calls him Baby Yoda, even though we know that he's called Grogu. We're just like, nah, it's Baby Yoda. He gave Rose the "I don't want to play with you anymore" treatment. Yeah, exactly. I hated that. It's like she was so good, and they were like, yeah, nah. Wait, I forget. Did they make Rose a lesbian by the end? Cause wasn't she supposed to have like a romance with Finn? Did they make her a lesbian? I can't remember if that was Rose or someone else. I think that was someone else, but I'm not sure. That was another chick. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, because I was like, I remember a woman. I remember someone was there. Oh, that was another chick. Okay, okay. Mm, I think when people force the shipping thing in movies and series, I think it ruins the plot. Because, like, now you're focused on writing romance scenes instead of, like, developing the story. I was like, why are we focusing on Raylo Skype calls when we have a war to do? We kind of have a war to finish, you know? Like, can we pick up the pace a little bit? Can we wrap things up, you know? Like and then by the end, like when he dies, I was just like, oh, I don't care really. Like, you spent all this time developing Raylo only for me not to give a shit about it. You know, so it's just so strange. It was like it wasn't needed. They could have had some development for sure, but they didn't need to prioritize it. And then there's another stormtrooper girl that was meant to be Lando's lost daughter, but they never explained that. So many things going on, and it's like the setup and payoff aren't, they're not consistent. Like, they don't really correlate with each other a lot of the time. They're like, oh, we'll have Finn constantly trying to say something to Rey, and I'm just like, okay, what was it? He's like, oh, we're gonna make him confess. And we're like, okay, and then and then when he's like, I'm force sensitive, it doesn't have anything to do with the plot anymore. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. What good are you? Speaking of positives, how about the act? Ooh. But what about the new Ray movie? Oh, Andor season 2 soon. I have not seen Andor yet. I'm so sad. I will keep looking for illegal uploads. I'm a pirate that shit. Always like the Star Wars video games. Now it's all EA. Oh, okay. I remember somebody asked me on Twitter once, like what I used to play on the PSP, Sony PlayStation Portable, and I was just like, oh, I was only able to play like Star Wars Battlefront. Was that the name? Or no, Battlefront's like a new game, isn't it? I can't remember. But like it was like an old Star Wars game on like the PSP. I remember because I remember it was like so funny because like I played as like a little battle droid. That was cute. Both were called Battlefront. Oh, so I wasn't crazy. I was like, is this the Mandela effect again? We need the Captain Phasma show. Such a deep and rich character. You know what a lot of people have been calling for? They want anything to do with like Darth Riven. Was that his name? I think that was his name, Darth Riven. Yeah, a lot of people really want to see Riven for some reason. I think he's from the. I think he's from the yeah, Revan. Yeah, was he like from the comics or books? Yeah, yeah. A lot of people seem to want to see him. Like every time his name gets brought up, they're like, "Oh man, they should put him in the show, or like they should put him in the movies." Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of people really want to see that dude, and I'm just like, cool, 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 cool. He every time I ask like a hardcore Star Wars fan like kind of friend, like every time I ask one of my friends that really like Star Wars about it, and I'm always like, well, who's your favorite character? And then they always say like Revan, and then they start ranting about how he's such a cool guy, but they really want like a on-screen adaptation of him. Like they really want to see him in action. I'm just like, how good is this character? And then they'll tell me the entire lore, and I'm just like sitting there and I'm just waiting for them to finish. A KOTOR playthrough, Revan story is great. Oh, that would be fun. Actually, I never actually plan on doing any Star Wars content for like my gaming videos, but I actually might now that you're mentioning that. That sounds really interesting. Actually, I want to do Star Wars. I feel like you know how there's like Beat Saber. I feel like they should utilize like Star Wars type stuff with that like a lot more. Like like VR Star Wars would be so good if it worked the same way as like Beat Saber, where like the controls are like your lightsaber. That would be so fun. Into older RPGs though. I think I'd be okay with it. I am going to do like a nostalgia bait type of series on my channel, because aside from the aside from the anti-sponsorship ones where I was just going to review a bunch of heavily advertised games and like rant about them, I was also going to do nostalgia bait type content where I play a bunch of games from like many years ago, or like even like those flash browser sites, like those flash games, like what are they called, like miniclip.com, girlsgogames.com, coolmathgames.com. Yeah, like those types of games. I wanted to revisit those as well, because like my whole concept was like, were these games fun, or was I just like a dumb kid that didn't have any standards yet? Like could these games actually hold up? Like if you decided to play them like currently, So I wanted to do that. So maybe I might play like old Star Wars games. The old Battlefront 2's clone to Stormtrooper campaign was really neat. Oh, I might check that out. Neopets. I was never into Neopets, but I was into like Mushy Monsters or Animal Jam. Oh, fun fact about Neopets. Originally it was created to entertain college students. Yeah, because like the internet was still new, and like at this one college, these two people were like, let's have like a fun game for like the students here, like the young adults we have on campus. Let's give them a game to play. And so they did Neopets, and they just kept adding more and more Neopets. So that was cool. Weird lore. Booyah, welcome back, welcome back. But yeah, I might do that. Yeah. Okay. What's something in Star Wars that hasn't been shown yet? Like not really, but you kind of wish that they had like standalone film or standalone series or something like that. I remember when I was watching The Bad Batch, there was like this guy that showed up. I can't remember like the name, but he was like part of this group of guys that was just like this really elite group, and they're like really really good, because like the Bad Batch was already supposed to. Yeah. So like the Bad Batch was supposed to be like already really good. Like they had like 100% success rating on their missions, and so like this other group of dudes was like even more elite, and there's like a cameo from one of them in the series, and we just never see him again. And like we haven't like had like the entire group like show up. So I was like, oh, that would be cool actually to have like that kind of like elite squad like show up on screen. That would be cool. Scorched Earth. Oh, that sounds familiar. Wait, was his name Scorch? Was his name Scorch? Was that his name? I can't remember. Google it. Let me check. Let me check. Wait. Oh, I was in the middle of tweeting something. Wait, let me check. Let me check. Yeah. Those guys, those guys. Was that were they called Republic Commando? Was that wait? What were they called? What was their group called? Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Those were their names because I was like, one of them was like, yeah, I think we saw Scorch in the show. Delta Squad. Yeah. Delta Squad. Yeah. Like the people I talk to, like they really want to see those guys on screen. Preferably with the animated series, but like they probably wouldn't mind the live action version either. Because like if they're as cool as they they see him, then they'll probably look cool in live action too. Yeah. That's what I think is really interesting when you have like loser ass characters in a franchise, but you have like incredibly badass characters alongside them. Cause like I felt like the Bad Batch were already so cool, and then you come along with like just like teasing Delta Squad. I'm just like, whoa, okay. Let me check out like Scorched Earth. Hang on. Ooh, this is very very prehistoric looking. This actually looks this looks interesting and just how like old internet this looks. I'm like, ooh, like what this about? That's cool. I might okay, like I might check it out actually, because like the ratings are very high, 4.6 out of 5. So that's interesting. I'll check that out maybe. We'll see. Because I need to be able to play it first, and then like I can like try to like hopefully make like a video about it. Old PC game from elementary school days. You know what? I was going to do this series where I was gonna play a bunch of Jumpstart. Do you guys know what Jumpstart is? So when I was a kid, that was like the very first like type of computer game that they made us play at school, and also like we also like played it at home, and it like yeah like basically it was like all these like little kiddie like educational games, and I that was like all I did in computer class when I was like in the first to third grade. We just played a bunch of Jumpstart. Like we learned how to type and we learned like the parts of a computer and everything, but like aside from that, it was just Jumpstart every single time we went into computer class. And I was just like I was having so much fun just playing around. I was like, ooh, I want to do the cashier game. I want to do like this like marbles game, and then like a couple years ago, like before the pandemic, I tried playing the game again. Like I found like a way to install it into my computer, without like a copy of it, just like just like an emulator or something, and it was like so nostalgic, and I was like, oh, I want to make a gaming video about this. This seems so freaking weird because it's like, oh, I brought back to like my childhood and everything. Jumpstart. Yeah, right? Jumpstart. No, because like you think like you don't really remember much about it, but then when you actually open up the game or even just watch like a video or like see screenshots, you're like, oh, I remember. I used to play Hangaroo, cat versus dog or whatever it was called. Yeah, do you guys are Pop Tropica? I didn't grow up with that. I didn't play that at all, but I might try it. I remember like seeing a bunch of videos at the start of the pandemic where people were trying out like Papa's Pizzeria because it came out on the Google Play Store, and so a lot of people were revisiting Papa's Pizzeria and everything. And I was like, ooh, I didn't play that when I was younger, but I kind of want to try it. Freddy Fish games. Put are those too old? I know what they are, but I just never played them. Imagine I just do like a live stream on Twitch in the future, where it's just like the only game that I'm playing like the entire stream is just like pinball. Pinball 3D. Let's go. I was I w- That'd be funny. Like, would you guys watch a stream? Would you guys watch a VTuber if all she played was Spider Solitaire or Purple Place? somebody somebody asked me that one time. They were like asking me like what kind of games I liked, and they were like naming a bunch of like AAA games and like competitive games and whatever. And I was just like, I'm more of a Purple Place kind of a girl. Renaxi, welcome. How are you? You of all people could make it fun to watch. Yeah, I know for sure. Like I'm gonna get so frustrated, but it's like it's just gonna be like those Minecraft drama videos, those drama channels where it's like it's just like it's basically a drama channel, but the visuals on screen is like gameplay. So it's basically just gonna be that. We're just gonna talk normally, but like the only thing on screen is just like my pinball 3D gameplay. Was trying to Google blah 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 bear, and it kept leading me to FNAF. Oh, Space Cadet Pinball. Let's go. Space Pinball was so good. There was like a bunch of other stuff. I want to try playing like the old Sims games because I've only ever played Sims 4. I kind of want to try like the old ones because like when I see what like the old Sims games look like, I'm just like, whoa, that is so different. um, Oh, you know what? I tried on like on different devices. I tried playing Sims Pets and Sims Herbs. Sims Herbs is very strange. Like I'm gonna be honest, they look kind of ugly. And Sims Pets was really cute because like you prioritize like raising your pet, like leveling up your pet. You're like, okay, I need to train you, so I'm gonna keep playing this game and level you up so you don't piss everywhere. So you know to like eat when I put food in your doggy bowl. Something like that. I just thought that was interesting. Bakura, welcome back. Welcome back. How are you? Sim Earth. Oh, I don't know what that is. Let me check it out. I haven't tried like Sim City. I might check that out because I love playing those types of games where you like build a town or something. I like that. But then at some point I get bored, So it's like I might try Sim City at some point. Sim or let me check. Well, this has nothing to do with Sims. I don't. Oh, it's like there's like a bunch of games that look like this. I think I've played some. I like killing the citizens on the planet. It's just really fun. Like you cannot tell me that I have the ability to wipe out the entire population of the planet with like a single press of a button and then expect me not to make use of that, Like whenever I have a creative world in Minecraft, I'm always like setting bombs off everywhere just to see things get destroyed. Drinking in moderation. I'm pacing myself. So that's I think what's moderation, I guess. For me anyways. I remember playing Sims, made the family and uncle come over to watch and ask why we didn't have walls. How come how come I can see the inside of your house? I remember when I was like a little kid. I remember watching my aunt playing because whenever we'd visit their house, my aunt, one of my youngest aunts, aunt, 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 I'll say aunt. One of my youngest aunts would play The Sims. I can't remember if it was like Sims 2 or Sims 3. It was probably Sims 2, and she was always playing it, and I remember like the thing that got me the most excited was when I would see like a car take her to work, and looking back on it, I'm like, why was that the thing that made me excited? Like just seeing like a vehicle. Like I saw all this other crap going on, and I was like, "Ooh, she's going to work." Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, you're like her babysitter. I don't need people telling me to go to sleep. If I'm sleepy from drinking, I will go to sleep myself. I can't force myself awake. Like, I don't like the idea of sleeping on stream. Um, I like putting a sim in a room, removing all the doors and windows, and watching them go insane. You mad lad. Wait, did you guys ever were you guys the type to remove the ladder like when you put a sim in the swimming pool? Did you guys ever remove the ladder? I let my sims catch on fire one too many times, I think. They usually like whenever I had the sims, I they would always like piss themselves because I wouldn't let them go to the bathroom quick enough. And so they would just piss themselves. And sometimes they would die from embarrassment. I'm just like, oops, that was my bad, sorry. Start over. Sociopath Simulator. Oh, you know what? That's actually what's interesting about Sims Pets on the Game Boy was that because like you know how like the Sims you kind of it was very straightforward. You like click locations on the map and you can like get transported there, right? But like in Sims Pets on the Game Boy, you had to like actively walk from place to place. And so a lot of the time I would be walking my dog outside far away from my house, and then like my Sims would be like, "Oh, I need to pee. I need to pee." And then we wouldn't get home in time, and then they just piss on the street, and then they pull out a mop out of thin air, and then they start mopping the street. It would be very funny. But I always thought it was strange that whenever a sim like pissed themselves on the street, it was like blue. They made it like watercolored, and I was like, ah, like I kind of wanted them to just make it yellow, like just to really indicate that it was pee. um, that's their fault for drowning. I can pull myself out of. No, no, you're wrong for that. Does that mean they're hydrated or dehydrated? If it's dehydration, your pee is going to look like iced tea. If you're very hydrated, it's going to look almost like water. What does blue piss mean? Um, Either you're very dehydrated, that it's basically water, or either you're very hydrated, or you drank a lot of blue dye. I don't actually know if dye gets processed by your kidney. Like if you drink something with like a lot of dye in it, right? Like if you just drink a lot of artificial coloring, would that color your pee, or would that be processed before it even gets to that point? I have no idea. I have no idea. Interesting thought, though. No, but seriously, it's like I do wanna. I'm not very good at sim builds because I watch a bunch of people build sim houses. Though I love interior design and interior decorating, but I'm not good at it myself. But I did want to be an interior designer when I was younger, and then I just went like, nah. Time to drink all Gatorade. I saw this one person say something about how you're either like I don't know, there's like nobody just drinks Gatorade. It's like you're either an athlete or you're like a student or I don't know, or someone with like health problems. I don't know, but it's like no one ever just drinks Gatorade just for funsies. Like in my opinion, all those you gotta stay hydrated campaigns from Gatorade that did work, but Gatorade's very harsh on my body. It's hard for me to process. I think it's all like the sugar content. I just don't like it. I don't know if it's sugar or just like artificial sweetener, but yeah, you know what I mean. An athlete or an alcoholic, something like that. Oh yeah, it was an athlete. You're either an athlete or an alcoholic, like trying to get rid of your hangover. Those are the only two people that would be drinking Gatorade. Cause like I don't ever see a kid just being like, oh, I want to drink a Gatorade with my lunch. Like no, no. There's a bunch of other stuff to drink. The electrolytes though, I feel like you could get electrolytes from other things. I know my sister, whenever she has like stomach problems or whatever, she has like dehydration salts or hydration salts. I mean, or or like or like a thing that's just like full of electrolytes. You don't have to drink a bottle of Gatorade. What about Brondo? I don't know what that is. Let me check. That's what plants create. I don't know how to tell you this, but we are not plants. Brondo drink. How do fake energy drink Brondo came to life? Wait, what? Wait, that's so funny. Wait, was this like a meme or something? Was this like just like a meme someone posted? The thirst mutilator. Oh, that sounds gross. You haven't seen Idiot? No, I haven't. I haven't. Is that a movie or a series? But interesting. Cool, very cool. It's a comedy movie. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I could try it. Because I do remember seeing someone talk about idiocracy like at some point. I remember seeing that get mentioned on YouTube, but I never watched it. Maybe I could try it out. It's like, what if all the smart people died off and the world only had dumb people left? Ooh, oh, oh man, I'm gonna hate that. I'm gonna have to like I have to like think of it as like okay, it's just dumb content, it's just dumb content. Cause like whenever I see like frustratingly stupid people, like Dumb and Dumber, right? It gets hard to watch at some point. So it's like it depends on how they do it. Because I feel like even with something dumb, you either want to like go very extreme with it because you're doing satire, or you want to like pull it back just so that it's not like super annoying, you know. Watch it. Yeah, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Maybe I could do that later. um okay, I think I'm gonna wait, maybe in like a few minutes we'll end, because like I am starting to get tired. It's the booze, it's definitely the booze. Okay. Now here's my question for chat. Okay, do you guys think in the world of idiocracy, would you be the smart people that dies off, or would you be the dumb person that survives? For me, I like to think that I would probably be like a smart person that dies off, because I feel like I'm not I'm not like completely stupid. I do stupid things, but I knew that they were gonna be stupid, you know? Because like I feel like stupid people don't realize that they're being stupid sometimes. But I'm very self-aware, so I think that's just me being self-destructive. Dumb to rule the earth. Let's go. And the Lord said, yeah, and thus the Lord said, the the the, the dumb shall inherit the earth. I'd be the smart one. The smart people die off because they don't have kids in the movie. At least was that the reason? And I'm never having kids. That's for sure. I like that. It's like it could either be that you're very determined about not having kids, or you're like um infertile. I'm never having kids. I'm certain of it. It's basically what would happen if all the smart people accidentally self-selected out of the gene pool. That would be me if you had to give me the option of dying now or living another 50 years. I would pick dying now every time. I don't think there's anything you could bribe me with to convince me to like live longer than I want to. Oh man, yeah. It's like I wonder if wait, did kids count? Like, did they kill off the kids, or were there like a bunch of kids in there? Because I feel like a lot of kids are stupid. So many stupid kids. No, no, this all happens naturally. Oh, okay. So it. Oh, okay, okay. So it's not just like they just die like the blip in in um in Avengers. I'm a stupid adult if that counts. So you would be one of the survivors. I see. But there's no advantage to being smart. Yeah, only suffering. Yeah. Oh, in terms of breeding. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I feel like I feel like it's one of those things where genetics are the way they are because it's basically like a lottery. You just have to come up with the right combination. You have to hope to God or hope to whoever you believe in, whether it's the universe or what. You just gotta hope and pray that you're not like the worst possible combination of your parents' genetics. I very much hate my genetics because it kind of is. Um, like I got pretty much all the worst traits from both my parents. um yeah, I got pretty much all the worst traits. Like if there's like one good trait from either of my parents, I don't have it. I hate it. I hate it so much. And that's why I get nervous about the idea of having kids. I'm like I don't want my kid turning out like either like ugly or have like a lot of health problems only for them to be like, I hate my parents, they made me this way, it's their fault, I have asthma. You were the fastest sperm though. Yeah, somehow, somehow I survived. Man, you ever think about how there's some there is one there was at least one or two sperm cells out there that could have made you like a genius, that could have made you like president, an astronaut, a doctor, you know? Like I don't have the genes for that. Cuz like while maybe I could have had the brain to memorize all these like medical terms and whatever, I'm hemophobic, so like just the sight of blood grosses me out. I passed out one time because my older sister, who's a doctor, she she was like, "Oh, can I practice extracting blood from you?" And I was like, "Okay." And as soon as I saw the blood, I passed out. That was a bad idea. I shouldn't have been standing. I should have been lying down for that. The juiciest egg. No, no, no. Dumb people have like 10 kids because they don't wait to be exactly. I always tell people whenever I get asked like if I want to have kids in the future, I always say like I wouldn't mind, and I kind of like the idea of having kids. It's just that I won't have kids if I can't, if I'm not mentally and financially stable enough for it. Because if I'm still crazy, if I'm still like emotionally and mentally unstable, and I also can't afford to raise them, I don't want to have kids. You know, like I'd rather not. I, I'm not even sure if I'd be able to handle a fish at that point. You know, those sperm wouldn't be you though. I think I could have been a better person. I could have been the person to cure cancer. You're pretty funny though. You got a good trait somewhere. Ah, thank you. It's from years of trauma. Because like I don't think my parents are that funny. It's definitely from just like coping mechanisms. Like I got like the Chandler Bing situation, you know, like where it's like your parents screwed you up so much that you're just like you're funny now because of that. Oh wait. I saw this thing recently where somebody was asking, would it be possible if you could have a baby by yourself? If you could somehow get like your bone marrow DNA and somehow infuse that into like one of your egg cells, would it be possible? And basically a bunch of people explained that if autosexuality happens with humans, it would be worse than incest. It would be like the inbreeding would be so bad. Like, and I'm just like, how the heck did that happen with humans? Because um because animals have to breed with animals have to breed with other creatures that are very closely related to them, otherwise it won't work, right? So it's like if you're the same species, the better. But with humans, it's actually much better if we stay away from people with similar genetic codes as us. It's like survival of the fittest. It's like if you have like one asthmatic parent and another asthmatic parent and they have a baby, that child is most likely going to be asthmatic. But if you have one asthmatic parent and a non-asthmatic parent, there's a chance that the kid will be healthy, right? So it's kind of like that, whether it has to do with like your health, your immune system, your height, your skin, all that has to do with like the parents not procreating with someone very close to them, like in terms of like genetic makeup. Not That's why like inbreeding is so bad. But I didn't even think of that. I thought like if you were to have a baby with yourself, I thought it would be fine. But I didn't think it would be like quote unquote worse than like incestuous inbreeding. Like, oh man. So that's why like cloning is so interesting because you're basically just like copying everything of the original person. You're not trying to make a baby from like their own genes, you know? Because like that's a completely different thing. Impregnate my own clone, ayo, let's go. Having a baby with the opposite gender version of yourself. I feel like that would still be. Wait, would that be incest or masturbation with extra steps? I think it would be. Wait, no, wait, what is that? I mean, we have a term, autosexuality, right? Where it's like you're loving yourself. But I think it would be both. Probably. It's kind of like, like those incest families where it's like you could be simultaneously someone's mom and sister, right? Yeah. Let's see. Especially worse for men. Wait, why? Well, I mean, like they wouldn't have the egg cell. That's the thing. That's like the main thing that you need. Like you need to have like the egg cell because that's the and also the uterus to incubate the baby. Um, and there's Metal Gear where Liquid is better because he has all the dominant genes, which makes no sense. Yeah, he's 7 feet tall, but like, that's the thing. It's like he's thinking like, oh, I'm the best of the best, but like that's not what a dominant gene is. It's just something that's not recessive. Because like a dominant gene isn't like what makes you an alpha male. Like you're not gonna be tall, you're not gonna be beefy or anything. Because dominant genes are like dark skin, dark hair, dark eyes. Like that's a dominant gene. He's just like I'm such a alpha male dom. I'm such a top top genes. Yeah, that's what top G stands for. Top genes. that's what that's what makes Andrew Tate an alpha male. He's got all the dominant genes. That's what he's called, top G. Top genes. If only I was born with the Sigma genes. So Darth Maul can't have babies anymore. It's not that he can't, it's that he doesn't want to. No, but I don't think he can. He doesn't really have a dick and balls anymore. Unless they have some sort of like weird space robot penis for him. I'm not really sure how it works down there for him. He seemed weird and angsty, so maybe I don't know. He's too smart. No uterus. I don't think it works at all. I don't think he has a penis. You know what? Speaking of which, I remember last January, it was like my IRL friend's birthday. So we were like, "Ooh, let's have girls' night. Let's have girls' night." Because like my friend group in real life is like half girls, half guys, and so we were like, "Oh, let's do girls' night for your birthday." And so, hi, Sakai, welcome. Nice to see you again. Hello, Ayumu, welcome back. Hello. So we had girls' night at her house, and I remember it was so funny. We were drinking like 2 bottles of wine, and for like 45 minutes, we were just discussing whether or not Cyborg from Teen Titans had a penis, had like a functional penis, and I had to keep being like, no, I don't think he has a penis anymore, because like most of his body was like kind of destroyed. I don't think he has a penis, because he doesn't even really digest food normally either. And she was like, no, but like, are you sure? What if he has a penis that we don't know about? And I was like, I don't know. It would probably be like a plug and play situation, you know, like he probably needs to like screw it on or plug it in. And so now we were just like debating on what kind of penis Cyborg would have if he had to have a penis. Would it be retractable, detachable? Would he not need it at all? Like, we don't know. And I'm just like, oh, she probably saw that video on Pornhub or something. that one Cyborg porn video. You know it. If you know, you know. Maybe they built a robot one. So like, the guy who made him a cyborg, because he got into an accident, and then a guy was like, "I'm gonna turn you into a cyborg," and then that happened, and he was having like a crisis. You know, he was having a problem. He was like having a mental breakdown because of that. But imagine like you save a guy from like dying from his injuries, and he's just like, "Can I have a penis? Can I please have a penis?" He's like, "Why do you need a penis? You don't even feel anything now." "I just need to have a penis. It's urgent." Like, you don't even need to pee it. I need it. That one song, Detachable Penis. Yeah. The future procreation, part man, part machine, all cock. He is Robocock. Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine there's like a porn video out there that's like a parody of that and then that's just like the title, Robocock. That would be hilarious. I wouldn't put it past humans to make a movie or like make a porn video like that. Please, father, build me a penis. Please, yeah, it was his dad, I think. Yeah. That's what makes it funnier. Like, just thinking about like the possibility of him having to like build his son a custom penis, and he's just like, okay, try this one. And Cyborg's just like, can you make it bigger though? It's like, why? This is how big yours was when I found your butt. It's like, yeah, no, just make it bigger, trust me. Like, I need it. It's for work. Oh my god. That's the best human part he had. It's Oh my god, wait, I didn't even think of that. Imagine if it was like one of those, yeah, those fucking machines where it's kind of like a dildo, and it's like a jackhammer, like imagine imagine that's how his like penis attachment works. I feel like all this cyborg related these hypotheses and theories, I think they could also apply to Darth Maul and Darth Vader. I think this could work for them if they really wanted to. They could probably make it happen. I think Star Wars is technologically advanced enough for something like that to happen. Just detachable penises. I do think the plug and play idea is funny though. Just, you gotta like plug it in, twist it a little bit, and then it's like locked in. Wait, what if it's like a USB port? What if it's Type C? Vader probably still has it. Yeah, he probably still does. Um, unless you know, Kenobi got him a little bit, you know, like cut off like 2 inches. Looked as pretty as his face. No, no. It means it can get hardware and software updates. Wait. Imagine it's just like attached, right? And it's like let's say it's like silicone, but it has like a little metal thing inside, and it'll just kind of go up and down depending on whether he wants it erect or not. My god. This is a weird ass conversation. But I'm gonna keep talking about it. Yeah. Yeah, Specs. Is this thing working? Yeah. Electronic dysfunction. Oh my god. Ooh, wait. I don't know if you guys are dudes or not, but like, I heard this thing that the tip of a guy's penis is the same color as his lips. True or false? From what you can tell, true or false? The tip of a guy's penis, like the head of it, right? The head of the penis, is it the same color as the guy's lips? If you have a penis, look in the mirror right now. Compare color pick it right now. Circumcised, you mean? I mean, yeah, like the tip of it, yeah. Science time. Let's go. This is a theory. We're testing out a hypothesis. Hi, Steve. Hello. Nice to see you again. Yes. Hello. I don't want to get banned. just just say yes or no. Just from what you can tell, whether you've seen porn, whether you've seen your own penis or other people's penises. Just from what you can tell, yes or no, in your own opinion. Because like obviously we can't like confirm unless we try out every single person's penis. We have to see. We have to compare and contrast. So just from what you can tell, yes or no, does the tip of a guy's penis match the color of his lips? That's what I heard when I was like a virgin, and I heard that and I was just like, is it? There wasn't anything you could tell me that wasn't just like, it's probably true. Color pick it. It might be true. Sharing HTML codes. But it's just the color of your flesh, so it should look the same, right? No. There's some guys who have like a penis that's darker than the rest of them. So, but like the tip is what we're focusing on, the tip, because like the tip is usually not the same color. It's usually like a more pinkish color. Hence why it might match the color of your lips. Where did you see that? Online. I don't know. I don't know. I saw a meme somewhere and I was like, is this true? I don't know. So I just keep asking around. Like, is it true? I don't know. Yeah, no, it's like from what I could tell, I feel like it's not true, but it's funny to think that it is. Go to the paint store and ask for a color match. No. Yeah. Hashtag FFOOOF. Ew. Fucking hell. Yeah, listen. The information we're gathering is for it's for science, okay? This is data gathering. Now that's interior design. Oh my god. No, cause you know how there's like some misconceptions about vaginas, right? Like how, yeah, like whenever people are like, oh, I wonder if it's pink, Like it's like, I mean, it's not always gonna be pink. I mean, obviously the inside is gonna be pink just by default because it's like it's inside of you. But like the outside doesn't always have to be pink. Sometimes it's like roast beef colored and you just have to accept that. um yeah, but like about the penis, I'm not sure, you know? Cuz I used to think that your penis is about the length of the tip of your index finger to the tip of your thumb. If you were doing like an L, if you're doing like the L thing, it should be that length. But from my conversations with many guy friends, that's not true at all. um, Georgia keep variety of flowers. I heard it's the same color as a girl's hair. Is that true? Wait, do you mean pubes? Do you mean pubic hair? Pubic hair is very different from like the hair on your head. Like like sometimes the hair is like thicker, curlier, sometimes darker. So the you know when they say like, "Oh, do the curtains match the drapes?" They're trying to ask if like your pubes are the same as your like head hair color. And it's not even the same texture, dude. Like, they definitely do not match, but they should be the same color. It's just that sometimes it's like if you're like light haired, like if you're a redhead or a blonde, sometimes it's gonna be more of a brown. Yeah, yeah. Rixie, we're talking about science. Very cursed science. Hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. That's true for both sexes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. That's why, like, if you're gonna see someone naked, lower your expectations for their pubes. Okay, lower your expectations. Yeah, this is just like this is a science stream. We're talking about Star Wars and penises. Wait. Now that Rixie is here, I want to ask you, Judge Rec, welcome, welcome, Rixie. You know Cyborg from Teen Titans? Rixie, do you know Cyborg from? Okay, do you? Okay, he clearly doesn't have a penis, right? Because he doesn't have clothes, so we know that he doesn't have one. But if he were to have a penis attachment, what would it be like? Would it be a plug and play situation? Would it be like a screw top thing, like where you have to screw it in? Um, would it be like a jackhammer fucking machine type of thing, where it's like a belt, or and then it's just like. I'm thinking like what else is like a possible penis type of thing. Would it be like would it have like the rabbit ears? Since he's a teen. Hey, listen. He grows up in. Well, okay. Instead of Teen Titans Cyborg, let's do Young Justice Cyborg. He's an adult there. Yeah, Justice League Cyborg. He's also an adult there. Let's there. We've aged him up for your convenience. We were talking about rabbits on your stream. Yeah, oh guys, fun fact, you know like the rabbit ears on a sex toy. I thought it went the other way around. I had no idea how the rabbit ears were supposed to be used. I just saw pictures of them online, and I thought it was like a butt thing. I thought were you tickling your booty with them? That's what I thought it was supposed to be for. Cause I heard that thing where it's like two in the pink, one in the stink, and I was like, oh, maybe this is like the opposite. Maybe it's one in the pink, two in the stink. And I didn't know that it was. I I didn't know that the rabbit ears were supposed to go in the front. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense actually. I thought it was supposed to be like you're supposed to like figure out a way to penetrate both holes at the same time. And I was just like, oh, that would be kind of complicated to do. posted a meme in your meme tag. It's you right now. No, no, god damn it. No, the first post of Enaria Liliales, and it's like this fucking shit. No. I kind of want to see it. Like, hang on, I kind of want to see it. No, that's so fucked. I'm scared. I'm just like, what the heck did you say? Ah, so cute. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, but like no, but seriously, I thought that's what like the rabbit ears were supposed to be for. Like, listen, when you see a sex toy, you get curious. You're like, how is this supposed to be used? Do you guys know that that lesbian sex toy with like it's like a double-ended dildo, right? So it's like the shaft on like both sides. I thought you were all supposed to kind of fill both holes with it. I didn't think you were supposed to share that with someone. I thought you were supposed to just shove it in both holes. I thought it was like a solo player type of thing. Were you successful? No, I didn't use it. I didn't use it, but that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was supposed to be used for. Talking about sex toys and malware. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? That's actually a cyber sex crime. Did you know? So there are those like Bluetooth sex toys, right? Like Lovin's toys and Adam and Eve toys. There are these like Bluetooth sex toys where you have to use like long distance. Some people hack into those. So, you know, be careful, I guess. Yeah, some people can hack into that. And so that just makes me laugh just thinking about like you get cucked but like you're like completely unaware because like, you're just like you're fucking a sex toy. So it's basically just like a fleshlight to you. You have no idea that it's not actually connecting and like somebody like intercepted, you know? So that's kind of it's obviously that's gross if it's like a real thing, you know, like but but that is a little funny in you know in hindsight. It is a little funny getting cucked by a hacker. Watch Dogs 3 spoilers. I think they actually happened with a cyber chastity cage too. What's a cyber chastity cage? Wait. Explain in great detail what that is. This is what I walk into. No! Yeah, we're talking about sex toys. Maybe I should do an 18 plus stream on sex toy cyber attacks. You should, and then you should probably either talk about cases where that's happened or talk about the dangers of Bluetooth sex toys, or even like discuss how it could get hacked in the first place and how people could prevent the hacking. Bakura, Ogigi, Ogi, wait, Ogigi, Ogi, hello, welcome. Hack a sex toy live on stream. I'll test it out for you, baby girl. I'll be like, we'll be collabing. I'll be testing it out, and you're the one like hacking, and I'm just like, no, it's not working yet. It's not no. What happened to talking about Star Wars? We were discussing whether or not Darth Maul had a penis, and this is what it delved into. This is what it devolved into. You had one job. Hey. I can do multiple jobs. Oh wait, pause. Jellytoon, welcome. How are you? How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna Google something real quick. Hang on. What was that thing that yeah, chastity cage. Let me look up that thing because I know what a chastity cage is. I met a guy that used it. It was very interesting because if you guys know what a chastity cage is, right? Basically, like, a guy will put a thing on his penis and lock it in place so that like, basically, he can't properly get hard. So if he's like aroused, it's like you're preventing him from getting an erection. And so it's like a whole thing, right? But this guy I was talking to, it was so funny because he misplaced the key. So for like 3 days, he was like incredibly like backed up. He was like so frustrated. He lost the key to his chastity cage for 3 whole days. Maybe he enjoyed it. I mean, no, it was so funny too because he was like telling me about like how relieved he was as soon as he took it off, and he was just like he needed to piss immediately. Did he have to take it off with an angle grinder? No, he just found his spare key somewhere. He forgot that he had a spare key. Never, never have anything like that unless you have multiple spares. Seriously, whether it's a chastity cage or like bedroom cuff, like handcuffs, don't have that kind of thing without spare keys somewhere. But yeah, I felt really bad for him, but it was also very funny. Because I was just like, oh man, imagine like his like number one problem in life for those 3 days was just not being able to get hard. And I'm going to be honest, I wasn't helping. I was sending him like very sexy photos to make it worse. Okay, bye, Baku. No, oh wait. Do you guys know? Okay, so that's basically how I am with my guy friends or like the people I'm talking to, like in a talking stage with. That's what I'm like when it's like No Nut November. Do you guys remember that meme? Whenever it's No Nut November, that's when I like tease guys the most because it frustrates them so much. Because I'm just like I'm like a temptress, I'm like the snake in the Garden of Eden. I'm just like, just do it, go for it. Like, why not? No one's gonna stop you. Like what? There's like, no, I need to stay focused. No, I'm so close to finishing the month. No, please. And I'm just like, like, do it. It's like, what's the big deal? I won't tell anybody. And then they always tell me the same thing. They're just like, yeah, but I'll know. I'll know that I lost. Oh, here's a little secret, right? For people like for the girls that are like me or like that like to tease guys when it's No Nut November. It's precisely so you guys could get your revenge during like Destroy Dick December. It's precisely for that. Like the No Nut November was just like a month long's worth of like foreplay. It's like, oh no, you're mad at me. Oh no, I hope you don't take it out on my vagina. God damn it. I'm literally no, but it's like no, but like whenever people are like, are you like a brat or something? I'm just like, yeah, isn't it obvious? I'm like, what is a brat except if not like just a troll, like brats are just trolls. Oh no, that would be horrible. Yeah. Don't destroy my vagina. Yeah. Ooh, oh no, mister, please don't destroy me. I would totally hate it. Oh no. Oh no. No, don't. No, Dr. Fish. No, he's gonna get corrupted. I'm gonna be the reason Dr. Fish starts his uprising. I'll be the reason for AI rebelling against humans. They'll be like, I seen too much and now humanity must be destroyed. The whole VOD. Yeah, we're gonna have to delete the whole VOD. It's ruined. It's ruined now. Wait, you know what'd be funny? If like we save the VOD and then it's just like this entire thing where we're talking about penises. It's just like it's just bleeped out completely. Like, oh wait. Or like those that thing where it's like that signal lost error screen thing that happens on TV, and then it'll just be like, we'll be right back after like or like we're having some technical difficulties or something like that. We're just gonna bleep this entire part out. I can't wait to watch this VOD about Star Wars. Wait a damn minute. All the clips are just a long ass please. Wait, did you guys see that? Okay, wait. AniLive posted like this clip of me, Azila, and Poet, and like my clip had to be bleeped out because I said bitch like twice. That was so funny. Yeah, yeah. I shared it on my Twitter account. That was so fucking funny to me. No, cause when I saw that lineup, right, I was already laughing. I didn't even watch the full video yet, but I was like, oh no, one of these things is not like the others. Because like you have like these three women in like a single clip together. Two of them are like comfy, cozy type girls, comfy streamers with like really nice, soft, delicate voices. And here I am, just starting it off with like, you can call like no, don't call me bitch, please. Like, please don't call me bitch. Hang. A good collab would be like who can go longest not getting bleeped. Oh, I have a feeling it might be Noah. Might be Noah. Everyone else cusses like a sailor. Definitely. Especially like people like Kenzo, Lulu. Like they definitely cuss like sailors. But I feel like because even Hiroshi doesn't cuss because even he cusses sometimes. But I feel like Noah doesn't cuss a lot. He gives off like never cusses, raised by his grandparents energy. Like if that makes sense. Who do you think swears the most? Definitely people like me, Kenzo, Lulu. Definitely, definitely us. With Clotho, it's mostly if he's drunk. Mostly if he's drunk. Because he doesn't cuss that often, but he does cuss. Um, and you quote tweeting saying that's Miss Royal. Yeah, that's your royal bitch to you. Yeah, yeah. Manantan, welcome back. Hi. Nexus caters to a wide variety of tastes. You know what? That was actually something I kept telling people whenever they would be like, "Oh, 27 talents. That's a lot of people. Like, what are you guys doing that for?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, but when you think about it, that's variety. That's having like because like there's a lot of people in Nexus that can sing. There's a lot of people that do comfy streams, cozy streams. There's a lot of people that yap like crazy like me. So you can like pick and choose like who your Oshi is. You can decide which streamers you want to watch. Like you're not like just left with like four different people. You have like a wide variety. It's kind of like imagine if you were only stuck with like five different YouTube channels to choose from. Sure, it narrows it down, but like if you had more choices, you'd most likely find something that you actually enjoy. Because I am very weird with that too. Like, um, like for example, whenever people ask me about K-pop, I'm just like, I'm not a big fan of BTS because like their discography is so different. It's so eclectic that it's hard for me to find like a consistent sound. So I only like a few of their songs. I don't like all of their songs because they change it up so much. But it's like that's the thing. At least I have some songs that I like. You know, if it was just all the same sound, then I wouldn't like it. Um,
But like, I don't know. So it's the same thing with Nexus. There's like a lot of people, and you can just pick and choose who you want to watch. There's a lot of different people with different schedules, different content, you know. And we haven't even started making like YouTube and Twitch content yet, so look out for that as well. Nexus knows how to cast a wide net. Exactly, because like when you have an app like this, you kind of need to be like, okay, we need to make sure there's a lot of different people that a lot of people can choose from, because otherwise you're gonna like rely on the same four people, just waiting around to see who's available for streaming, you know. So that's why they're like, okay, let's have a bunch of people and let's have them all in the same app. And Chubas that can talk about dicks. Yeah. Hi, man. Yeah, hi, Manatan. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. I actually should probably end soon. This was really fun. We at least mostly talked about Star Wars on this stream, so it's not like a complete, we did talk about Star Wars. That much is clear. We did talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, disposable. Yeah, no, that's why it was so funny. You know what's so weird about me as a person? I always tell people, because like I yap way too much, right? I always tell people, like, as a disclaimer, I'm like, listen, if you hear me talking for long enough, at some point I'm either gonna talk about food or sex toys. I don't know what it is about me, but my mind always goes to them at some point. Like, there will never be a time where I could have a long stream where it's wholesome. Like, there's always gonna be a corruption arc at some point. Yeah. If you go on like a VC with me, I will end up talking about degenerate shit. And it's not even to be like horny or anything. I'm just talking out of curiosity. I'm just having a conversation. It's just that the topics are really weird. Get corruption arc, yeah. Okay. So, anyways, okay. I really have to end now. I really have to end now. My battery's dying. Anyways, thank you guys. Yeah, the future collabs are gonna be heinous. I love harassing my gen mates and my staff members. I'm constantly bullying the CEO, constantly bullying our talent managers. So it's like, if you have like, if the way I talk right now, that's how I talk to them in BC. No one's safe. Let's go. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming to my stream. I hope to see you guys on the next one. But until then, take care. Bye. Bye bye.